everyone and welcome back to another vlog. Today I have a jumping lesson and I feel so sick with nerves. I haven't jumped since like November because of the weather. And if I'm not jumping regularly, I just end up feeling so nervous and worried. So I'm just about to load Choccy and go. So I'm just gonna get there and then some of my nerves will be dispelled. But yeah, I'm feeling very nervous. But usually once I'm on and going, like I pull it together. But I've been doing lots of training with Choccy, so I'm hoping loading is gonna go smoothly. I'm just gonna change his rug and then load up and get going. So I'll see you when we get there. So we just got here and he's been such a good boy. He loaded pretty much first time. There was no hassle, and then I'm just gonna get ready and I want him to get used to like standing here and just waiting and being patient. I'm just gonna wait on here for 10 minutes whilst I get ready and then we're in for a lesson. I feel sick.
Why? You've done it before.
No, it's because I have to be jumping regularly, and as soon as I have a break, I just get so in my head about it.
No, yeah, but usually if you have a break from things, you come back better at it. So you'll probably surprise yourself today.
Maybe.
No.
Once I'm on and like we're going, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I overthink it all, but I'm not gonna think. I watched lots of YouTube videos this morning to watch people jumping to get me thinking forward and positive. You're feeling positive, aren't you? He's got his legs, so he does not care. But yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. Okay guys, so this was in our lesson. I'd warmed him up a little bit in the outdoor arena outside, but he was so fresh this day. He was spooking at everything. You can see how tense he is throughout his body here as we're just getting warmed up in the indoor. He was looking at absolutely everything. He was like crouching under me and stuff. So I was just focusing on trying to keep him calm and keeping a rhythm in our trot, because you can see he kind of sometimes does a little funny trot when he's excited. And then we go on to have a canter on both reins eventually. You can see here how tense he is, like how short his neck is, and he's just not looking very like relaxed or fluid in his movements, all very jerky. But I was trying to keep my leg on but hold it all together, because we want to achieve that nice forward canter that we had beforehand. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I hadn't jumped Choccy in 2 months at this point because we'd had all the snow. So this is his first time jumping in 2 months. So I didn't really expect much, just keeping that good rhythm and making sure he's forward off my leg and responsive. But yeah, our main problem today was his freshness and trying to channel that enthusiasm in a positive way. So we just carry on warming up, and then we go on to have a small warm-up jump with a placing pole to help him look and get his eye in and concentrate.
So just try and allow that canter out a little bit more like it was. Yeah, you've got to be attentive through transition, isn't it? There, good. So we're bound to have a little bit of...
So this was our first attempt at this fence, and you'll see Choccy just absolutely pays no attention. He's more concerned with doing his own thing than actually looking where he's going. So I bring him back as quickly as I can to a walk to get him listening and respecting my aids. He just, like, even going on the wrong leg there, he's just so wound up, he's not concentrating or thinking. But I come around again and present to this jump, and I think he jumps a bit better this time. Really trying to keep that canter rhythm there and get around that corner nicely for a straight approach. He pays a bit more attention there, but again, he's so concerned with getting himself over the jump that he just doesn't think about his legs, and you'll see later on this is a problem we have with another upright. We find he's so enthusiastic that he just wants to get over it, he doesn't care how. There was better, he's actually starting to use his brain.
Consistent. So go further and deeper into your corner on that
So we've come around to this fence a few times now, and we're starting to get that corner better, and he's starting to relax a bit more and listen to my aids. So I think this was a really nice jump, actually, this one. He kind of reads it properly and takes me into it and jumps it properly, which is really nice. He gave me a nice feeling, and he actually made a nice shape over this as well. So he is starting to think about things rather than needing me to micromanage him.
So that's the position you need to be all the way to your head. The elbow soft contact with the wrist. Good. And again, one more time. So just needing to step under a little bit more on this corner. So the outside brain around past the ankle a little bit longer. Good, stay there. Yeah, good. So one more time. And I was actually really impressed with how you rode that. Yeah, we went a bit tense and had a wobble. But I liked the approach to the pole a little bit more.
So in his enthusiasm, he is rushing and getting so flat over this vertical fence. So we really try to use my body to sit him up. So I don't want to kill the canter, but I need his weight back so he's not just like flat over the fence. So he still knocks it there, but then he comes down to this quite nicely and pops over it.
That's it, stay there. Oh, good. Yeah, very good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, really good. So, again, a little bit disappointed with him here. Because there was an even better stride that time. Yeah, and he slightly lost respect for this fence. Not holding, sit against it. There. That's better. Good. Very good. Really, really good. And rest.
Because it was our first lesson back in 2 months, he lost respect for that vertical, but he was jumping the oxes really nice and making a really nice like bascule over them, which is something he struggled with before. So we decided to run with the positives and introduce more oxes into our little course, just because we wanted it to be a positive experience for him, and hammering him over this fence when he was just over it wasn't really going to do anything, so we kind of worked with our strengths. And you can see as we started introducing more oxes and he started actually having to use his body, he began clearing that vertical a lot better.
Now, sit down for your turn. Got him. Let him carry you.
I messed up so bad.
Right, you didn't. What's going to happen is where he gets a little bit ahead of you on the landing side of the fence, and you have to take a little bit of a hold, that hold happens for too long, that when you then relax, yeah, he gets long rather than engaged. Good. But land with leg. Look at that. Land with leg. Even though you're wrong, keep that leg. No, you're alright.
Can I do that yellow today?
Look how good the turn was from the sheep round to the yellow there.
That shape felt really nice.
Yeah. So go and do yellow again. So when he lands incorrect, you just might need to support that inside leg on a little bit. That will give you more space on the corner. So even though you feel less balanced, it's giving you the energy. Good. Eyes correct. So inside leg. Keep it through the turn. There. Yeah!
very good boy, weren't you? It was so good. I don't know why I get nervous because it's always like good. But he jumped so nicely. You impressed?
I am, but I think I broke your shovel.
Frey.
Surely not. I think
No, it screws.
Oh, okay, cool.
He jumped so well, considering he hasn't jumped in like 2 months. He felt really nice. He's starting to make a really nice shape over the jump, so it actually feels like he's jumping rather than like climbing Mount Everest just to go over a jump, which in turn makes me feel like I can actually ride and I feel a lot more stable, don't I? But I will see you guys back at home. Yeah, we just got home. I just parked up the trailer. Nice and neat. I have put Choccy away, I've tidied the trailer out, so I'm just going to get him ready for tonight now. But here he is. You're a very good boy today, haven't you? You can have an extra carrot in your dinner. But he jumped so well. He travelled so well. New year, new Choccy, hey? Good boy. I'm going to change his rug, put his heavier rug on. Give you a skip out. So I'm just making his dinner. So at the moment, where he's been in and stuff, I have been feeding the same thing, but I've just kind of cut down a little bit. He does not need the extra weight or energy. So he gets the pure feed working. I love this, it works so well for Choccy. Then I'm feeding Choccy and I'd, just because I think where he is so sensitive, he just has a bit of like a sensitive tummy, and I've noticed since feeding this, he's just less sensitive around there. Droppings look better, so I think it's been really helping him. Because I did speak to my vet, I was like a bit paranoid that he had ulcers, because he was a tiny bit girthy. They recommended me to try this, and he has been so good on it, so I'm staying on that for now. And then I also feed my Equinutritive No More Nerves. I could not be without this. Finally, we have some cider vinegar. It's just really good for like the pH levels of like the digestive tract, and like it's so good for us, so it's going to be good for horses. So yeah, that's what he gets in his feed, with just a bit of water mixed in, and he gets that morning and night with Adlib hay. Gonna give Choccy a little lick it since he's been such a good boy. This is the cherry flavour, I think. Good boy. You wanna have a lick? Don't bite it. You Good boy, yummy. Lick it, don't bite it. He's actually really good at this. I didn't think he would ever properly play with it, but he always does it, and by the next morning they're gone. So put your water in, then you're done. Good boy, all tucked up. Yeah? Please excuse the mismatched neck and rug still. It's in the wash, isn't it? You're a very good boy today. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go home and get warm now. It's absolutely freezing, isn't it? Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next vlog.